Hey guys, it's me Abby. So today I'm doing a DIY video. In my recent video, my 4th of July makeup, I used my own DIY cream eyeshadow slash gel eyeliners, and these are the ones I used. I used a blue, a silver, and a red, of course, for my 4th of July. It was requested to do a DIY on these, so that's what I'm doing today. I'll swatch these for you. These are very pigmented cream eyeshadows, but I'm going to recommend. These are not completely waterproof, or they're not like other gel eyeliners or cream eyeshadows. But if you want to create your own, and if you're on the budget, this is great. And if you want to make them last longer, just apply eyeshadow on top, because that will really help. So that's what the blue one looks like. But that's what it looks like. That's what the red one looks like. So they're all very pigmented. Yeah, let's just talk about the things that you'll need. So obviously you're going to need some containers to put it in. I got these containers from the Container Store. You're going to need an eyeshadow primer that really keeps eyeshadows stick, because since these are not completely waterproof, you're going to need a really good eye primer to put those in. You're going to need some kind of like oil. Like this one is the Garnier Fructis Triple Nutrition Miracle Dry Oil for hair, body, and face. So it is good for the face. You can put on your eyes and it's not going to harm it or anything. And it has olive, avocado, and shea oils in it. You can use jojoba, olive oil, whatever kind of oil you like, use it. I'm going to need eyeshadows I don't mind scraping out. So I have some old eyeshadows here that I'm going to be using to make these. You're going to need something to scrape the eyeshadows out with, a back of a brush, a chopstick, whatever you want. And also a towel under all this stuff, because it does get really messy when you're scraping the eyeshadow out. So today we're going to make a bronze eyeshadow. And bronze, I love wearing bronze eyeshadows, so let's get started. So you're just going to take your little jar like this, and you're just going to pick out the eyeshadows that you want to make an eyeshadow out of. I'm going to take this MAC pigment, but since this is kind of expensive, I'm going to use very little, but this is going to help it be a lot more metallic and shimmery. If you apply more eyeshadows in the jar, it's going to be a lot more pigmented, but if you apply less, it'll be less pigmented. It's all up to your preference. And I'm going to take some eyeshadows from my e.l.f. 144 palette. I'm going to take these like little bronze colors over on this side of the palette and just scrape random ones in the jar. And once you're done, I have all the colors mixed up in here. You can add more pigments as you go along, but this is a thing I'm going to use for now. I'll add more if I need to. Then you're going to take your oil. Mine's like in a little spray bottle, so it's really easy to just spray into the thing. This is going to make it really creamy and also kind of like hydrate your eyes in a way. Pigments are gonna kind of get everywhere when you put it in if you spray it, but be alright. I'm just gonna mix up the oil and the powder. You might need more oil or more powder, whatever. If you want yours a little bit more dry, obviously put less put less oil. So here I applied a little bit too much oil because now it's a little bit too liquidy, but just apply more powder. And once you put in like your oil and your amount of powder, you're just going to take your eye primer. I'm just going to squeeze some in, preferably one that can be taken out. And once you have it in, I have my eye primer in there. I'm just going to chop it up because it is a bit thicker, more of a paste, balm kind of. Swatch it for you all. So that's what it looks like. Very easy to blend. They're really creamy if you make them really creamy. If you want to make it all nice, you can add more product and like whatever, but I don't really need it to look all nice. It's just kind of in there. So I just created my black gel eyeliner, and I made this a little bit more dry, and I know my hands are really disgusting because this gets really messy. My gel eyeliner I made a lot like drier because I want this to be like really creamy and like slip and slide everywhere and smudge everywhere. But this is what it looks like. I just swatched it and it's very pigmented because I use a lot of powder eyeshadow. And this does kind of set, but you still need to set it more with a powder eyeshadow just to ensure that it lasts a lot longer. Don't forget to wipe off the edges of the cup so that it doesn't get everywhere, because I know that's basically what happens. You see my hands, they're like, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll tell you guys later. Bye!